What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about seed raiding, because finally, since Legion, it looked like seed raiding was back on the map in the War Within. And if you remember seed raids back in Legion, they were absolutely insane. Like, even back then, we were making like 150,000 gold an hour easily, and they were absolutely broken, and they were really, really good, like throughout the most of the expansion. That's how insane they were. So I was super happy when I saw on the Alpha of the War Within that there was a new farm where you could place the seeds that you obtained through gathering on these soils around at this location right here in Halifol. So I invited 10 of my viewers. They all had the verdant seeds, which are the base seeds that you get from herbalism, and we decided to give it a go, because the cool thing about these soils where you plant the seeds is that if one person in your 10-man raid plants the seed, like all 9 other people can loot the flower that spawns from the seed, and that flower can be an overloaded herb, so people can overload it. It can also give you more seeds, so like you have this infinite amount of planting flowers, picking up flowers. A really, really cool system in general. Before I show you guys how it went though, big thank you for all the support on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. It's been absolutely insane since the war released, and I really do appreciate all the nice feedback on it. So if you don't know what it is, it's a gold guide that I started making over 4 years ago now, and I've been updating it ever since. It contains all the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to achieve hundreds of millions of gold. So if that sounds interesting, you can check it out with the link down below in the description, and by using the discount code STUDENT, you'll get it for 50% off. So the farm itself with 10 people kind of looks like this, like very basic stuff. Find the soil, plant seed, everyone herbs it, you fly over to the next one, plant flower, rinse and repeat. And when we first started this, we had like a requirement. People had to bring X amount of seeds. And when we first started, it looked so promising. Like, bunch of seeds, very short distance between the seeds. The mobs, there are hostile mobs in the area, but they don't really hyper respawn. So there's no mobs around to bother you at all. And I was like, great. Not as good as Legion, but this is very, very good, right? So the issue is though, and the reason why I'm making this video is because I'm getting a lot of questions about this. A lot of people are excited about it. But the problem with this was the fact that these soils, they stopped spawning. Right? Like, it looked extremely good in the beginning, but then the soils, they would just not spawn. Like, they just completely stopped spawning, and you would have to wait for quite some time in order for the soils to start spawning again. And it wasn't efficient enough. And when we started like calculating the gold per hour with that downtime, like, we could as well just mined in the open world solo, and we would have netted a higher gold per hour than planting seeds. So it got to the point where, like, right now, planting seeds wasn't even worth it. Like, you might as well just delete the seeds. They're not good, right? So that was kind of disappointing. Now, that being said, though, if you do herbalism and you are obtaining the seeds, it could be worth it to do it like a 2-man. You can see right here, like, they stopped spawning, so we just went around in the zone picking up like usual herbs. But if you do it with like a friend and you get a bunch of seed, especially once we get to like a lot of knowledge points, and you can like spec into it, like cultivation, and then you find seeds more often. You can collect like specific seeds from specific herbs, like, which are the overloadable seeds. Then perhaps it could be good to actually go ahead and do this, because you're also, if you're doing it duo, you can plant seeds until they stop spawning. And as long as you and your friend or friends play on different realms, you could just leave group and get them to invite you over to a different phase, and you can just keep on going. But doing that with 10 people seems like a mess. doing it with 2 people, 3 people maybe could make it efficient, but you're pretty much going to have to eventually spec into seeds and get the good overloadable seeds in order for this to be better than just usual gathering, really. So I do not advise anyone to actually spec into this. Like, I've had a bunch of people in my community try to spec into this, and it didn't even seem like they got that many more seeds. So I'm not even sure if it's functioning as it should right now. But I just thought that I would give you guys a little update on this and my point of view on it. Uh, but that's pretty much it for today's video. So big thank you for everyone watching my videos. Really do appreciate it. And make sure to subscribe if you want to see more War Within videos. And of course, if you want a sneak peek, you can consider signing up to the VIP Discord, which is pretty much like a Patreon, but it's simpler because everything happens on the Discord server. And on that Discord server, you can watch all my YouTube videos before they go public on YouTube. Not only that, you also get exclusive content in forms of spreadsheets, there's investments, gold tips, and also prioritized invites to join my group farms while I'm live streaming, and much more. But you'll find that linked in the description together with my 0 to 10 million gold guide. Thanks for watching, and I will see all of you guys back in at the next video. Bye bye.